available, right? No more Kimmy, Pirate to be exact.
Oh yeah.
Intro is a good shout.
Very good flex pick as well. That when it comes to the second ban phase as well.
At least you can hold up all your, you can hold up the cards. You don't have to reveal everything here. That's the beauty of Cho. So locking in Cho, pretty decent. Get an IO as well. There it is. So you know Cho puts this flex pick and flexions are really good. You can throw people off. We'll see what PSG and the lunox, the last straight win Atai. Solid pick from PSG RRQ, but it has shown time and time again, EVOS Singapore, they do not prioritize that lunox. They prefer Harley because maybe Bambi feels that they are more players power. Now, Minotaur getting locked in, I think it's going to be a fire show. Both teams with their tanks. I think PSG RRQ is going to ban out the Harley here.
Yeah, that would probably be a really smart pick to get rid of Harley. I mean, in terms of majors, you might as well knock them down a notch just so that you can go for the suboptimal ones, even though they still can make an impact and they're actually kind of difficult to deal with it. I mean, Gushing will still be on the table. I don't think EVOS wants to bang it out for the double major composition, but we're just going to have to see how they want to play this out. The more important thing is whether EVOS want to lock in the Leo more early on or not.
Yeah, that's the Harley ban.
Your team is
Do you think they might ban out the Damus and play the Leo one? No, I mean, they won't potentially. Why would they play the Leo one?
No, ban out the Damus and then pick Leo one for themselves.
I mean, they already have the fighter show. So it could be a double fighter competition if it comes out to. Okay, we have a bit of time. I have this really cool fun fact. If you look at the Thursday, okay, that's actually the full name of PSG RRQ. It's PSG RRQ O2. Because O2 is their sponsor. I just want to say this once because it's a super long name. So the full name of their team. Alright, here we go. Paris Saint-Germain, Rex Rickham Kuen, Oxygen. It's actually a lot of syllables.
Yeah, that's a lot of syllables.
I just did, you know what? PSG RRQ, I just did you a really good favor. I did you a full branding set. Full branding. But Claude getting banned out because they do not want to give that over to Zuru and picking up the other SQ Marshall just to carry it. Pretty standard. They could have done one or the other. Looks like So saying that I wanted to carry more than Claude.
That's true. That is true. PSG RRQ would be locking in the Samus as well as the last one. All it takes. Solid.
With a lot of fighters here. And that Tsuru, I think Tsuru will be playing that Samus. He has been picked that yesterday as well. So there is a lot of strong picks. Now, going on, last one. Ace. What do you think they're going for? They need a major Kagura. No, it's going to be a Gushing. Oh boy. Bambi. She's going to pop up.
It's going to be up to him to find these here. And we've talked about this before, that Bambi has this, what you like to call the X Factor.
Yeah, the X Factor.
And I find it very interesting because a lot of the players, they find these windows of opportunity that not a lot of players notice, and you only have a split second to act upon it. And in many cases, somehow EVOS are able to find these windows and capitalize on it so much that it becomes kind of difficult to predict whether or not they're able to really pop up or not.
So, okay, both drops. All good.
Yeah.
Okay, set. All set. If you know, get set. All right. Are you ready to run?
Yeah, I'm ready to run.
But who do you think has the better draft? Who are you preferring?
I am slightly leaning towards. I have to admit, I'm slightly leaning towards EVOS only because their team fighting capabilities are extremely strong here. It's kind of up to Lancelot to do a lot of outplays to dodge quite a few abilities if he wants to be extremely effective. Yep. And that's going to be like the big factor that you need to make sure you know whether or not they're going to pop off or not.
Yep, but that is it because this is the game. ESG RRQ against EVOS SG. And guess what? It's an elimination game to boot. All stakes are on deck. Like they are going to start things up slow and steady here. Here's the RRQ. Yep, I am Jungle on that land. So what's the that sounds for nothing different.
Yeah. On the start, they're going through very standard. Because I remember yesterday when they were up against Bigatron, first game was super sloppy. So hopefully this isn't the same case here, and they are just back up to form and they're ready to take on PSG RRQ because we know that these guys are super good at this one.
Also, Guru wants to go for the steal. Does he get it? I don't think he does. Remember, all PSG RRQ is here. Grab the top side, the bottom side grab is tested as well. I think it's going to be a trap here.
Yeah, trap is at the moment. I mean, overall, it's just going to be like this for the most part of the game. I feel like it's going to be standard. I don't think they're going to go for anything too flashy. They go for look for holes to invade and actually punish them because it looks like they're doing exactly what they want to do. You find a slight hole, maybe they can take this out without being noticed yet. They do on the bottom side with Gushing picking up one of the camps and is still able to go to the mid lane. Slight EXP, but always good, especially if you are the mid lane.
Yeah, I just want to remind all the viewers that we are
We know about the sound issue because there's actually no sound. We are trying to fix it ASAP, so just bear with us. Apologize for it. People need to stop. Hopefully there's no issue. And that doesn't get caught up. The saw goes to that. And then, guess what? Straight away, mashed potatoes pretty discussion.
Yeah, that's actually kind of different. That gives Bambi a lot of options. Ooh.
The black pig coming through this Bambi show.
Yeah, this is Bambi's show, and again, that X Factor might be right here, right now.
Oh my God! The flicker just could not knock up, but now they have overstepped their bounds a little bit, and they go down 2-2. The kill score. Now I just got an update. We unfortunately will not be able to fix Anfield after the game. Very much for game 1, but game 2 it will be fixed. No worries about that. But with that being said, let's go back to the PTR kill. Lots of kills. Looks like they are going to go on.
Yeah, I think EVOS was getting a little too flashy there. I mean, the play could have worked if the rotation wasn't there by PSG RRQ. They did assume that once this was there, it was not really fading it out, but very good play by PSG RRQ, making sure that their rotation was clean, making sure they had the backup. They profited off of it quite a bit, but still, the older directions aren't too far apart.
8500, and one small team fight, maybe one guy gets caught out, that's going to be the difference. But you know what, PSG RRQ, they are a strong team. Maybe the small little difference is enough to make that thing.
Yeah, we'll just have to see, but I'm really interested to see how Bambi is going to be playing on this show because he's going to have to be 2v1ing for the most part.
Again, what's happening on my side, Bambi is actually pretty low, he goes down.
Just as I say it as well.
Yeah, 2v1 is pretty hard to play around, but since Discussion and Kaya slowly making their way to the top side, do not want to give each other a free potato. Doesn't have Red Green get stunned up, and Giant Dragon gets it, but they got James then outside as well.
Wow, good trade.
RRQ dropping some couple of members here and there, but they are losing a lot of them.
Yeah, but also on the top side of the map, the heal does go down, which, I mean, the moment you lose your support, and as well as the 2v1, especially if you are the carry, there's not too much you can do.
Yes, RRQ already down off with a 1,000 gold lead. Like, talk about this. RRQ 11 trying to salvage the fast first game online. Try to spam it out. Everyone's really low. He's super low. He's trying to get away. He should be safe for now. He will be able to walk away. But here's RRQ. They're not going for a dive. EVOS is just going to concede this turn and let them walk away with the stop.
Now, people might be thinking, oh, they're getting objectives. They're clearly getting far ahead. But you have to remember that Potato, as of right now, he's got 3 kills on him in comparison to the rest of PSG RRQ. Luckily, Bambi was able to get out of that. So he's got 3 kills. Should be able to send turn. And yeah, when you're funneling so much gold into Potato, he's going to be the playmaker. He's going to be the one who's going to decide how it's going to work.
So getting caught up on mid lane. That's going to be a huge one. Do they want to go for it? Here comes the wild truck. JP up already very low. That has to be for fun in third range. He's tanking the turn all his while. He goes down just like that. But they're not done it. You can see Kaya using a device and trying to drag in a smooth Potato down to safety, but was not able to do so. PSG RRQ stopping their ignition, putting it in the second gear already.
Yeah, and you can tell PSG RRQ are just outclassing the Stylist, punishing them for like the most minuscule of mistakes. And the moment they get that solo queue, rotations are so easy, and they profit again in the mid lane, knocking out so many members. This is not looking good for EVOS.
Yeah, PSG RRQ working like a well-defined clock. They went to take the mid turret and then took that little small turtle. You know what? Why not grab a buff of
This is honestly, it's kind of difficult for EVOS to transverse the map now that they've lost all their tier 1. As long as PSG RRQ can easily take jumper camps whenever they want. They can pressure them off of a lot of areas because there's too many blind spots to really protect yourself when you don't have the guardian the tower itself to protect you.
Yeah. Bambi at the moment, very safe. He's 1-2-1. He's not doing any mistakes, but the thing is that he's being, I guess, restricted, suppressed because he has so much emphasis on shoulder. Top lane, PSG RRQ gonna take another turret. The rotation from this Indonesian team is just so fast.
Yeah, I don't think EVOS is able to keep up. They have to concede a lot of these objectives here. They can't really force these fights, especially since GTL doesn't have all.
That of the wild card. But the thing about it is that so time and Bambi one more time getting so good by an entire entirety of PSRQ flickers out this time. Imagine stay alive by mid lane. You can see every single time we are on PSRQ, they are the ones pressuring EVOS back into the tower.
Yeah, and this is where James is really going to have the time of his life because of his inbuilt stats, because of the way Rock is. His early game with a bit of a lead can already pressure a lot of the EVOS members out of their jungle if they decide to try and take a buff or try and find some kind of goal.
More time to right judgment. It does come through in the bottom lane. They do queue off the Zuru. They want to go for more, but Potato leading with the skin of his team. Sorry, but they do get one, but the pressure is just
resurrecting soon.
I'm guessing this game is going to go on. They're going to look to end it by next Lord already. They just have to accelerate themselves and make sure that EVOS is unable to farm. Something that does get destroyed, however, not going to make too much of a difference here.
They get the steal. That was actually pretty close. Potato did come in with the Incarnate, trying to close the gap. He did have retribution, but he didn't actually get in range of it.
Unfortunate, but I mean, they gotta take their time here. EVOS looking for any holes in PSG RRQ's play, but so far they've just created a clear line where they don't let EVOS move from out of their lane.
At least now they do have our turret, so they're still giving a little bit of wiggy room to EVOS to try to let them have this small little gap. But Abby, this is one after the other. He's getting so much. Oh no! AC on top against the Goddess Barrier. A little bit of a misrotate coming up from EVOS. PSG RRQ with the punish once again.
Now, this is exactly what I was trying to say. As PSG RRQ are creating this complete line. You move forward, you're going to die.
Oh no! There goes. He's just stunned up against the wall. No time whatsoever. And this is a massacre. That's a good minion fury, but you know what? That doesn't really matter because every single member of EVOS just fall down. Two members left alive is Ace and Bambi because they just responded. PSG RRQ are not giving any mercy to the Singaporean squad.
Yep, they're already rotating, trying to punish them. They're going straight to the input. Breaking it is going to allow them so much free room. Are they going to take one more? Looks like they are as they break right to inhibitor turns with 35 more seconds on Lord.
This is insane here. Viva RRQ all the way. The Kings of Kings have finally come alive, and they are nothing like yesterday. They are straight off the chopping block, not putting on stop at all.
This is just so difficult, especially for EVOS here. No windows to find so far, no positional advantages, and with such a huge
this is just a replay because they're just getting caught up over and over. They're just controlling Bambi, using the wheels around on Lemon, but that doesn't matter at all. Lemon's going up on the chase. That's a double kill for the Indonesian main player, and they're going from one kill to the last. They have minions, they have members, they are going for the win. Here comes the darkening. So that's one, that's two, and it's not enough. It's forced back into the ring, and they're going on the crystal. This is going to be game one over to PSG RRQ, and it is help but just admire the play of the Indonesian squad.
That was a crazy clean game. So ridiculous. My goodness. I just the way they played the composition was just so good, and when they had just the slightest advantage, they really pushed for it. The side lanes were just too difficult to actually maintain, and a lot was put onto Potato there because the side lanes couldn't find any advantages.
Yep.
Mid lane had to rotate the side lanes to pick up one or two kills, but that just wasn't enough.
Right, let's look at the end game stats really quickly. Just get a quick recap to see, and let's talk a little bit about the stats here. Very straightforward. Lemon, clearly the MVP. He was insane on that lunox.
Absolutely, and